What's good, family? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday morning, and we're excited to try new churches, bro.
Yeah, man. It's time. I mean, we're on a church. So what we've been doing is we've been doing our Bible studies together. Going into the Word, just unfiltered, and, fellowshipping over that. So now I think it's time to expand it because I've had my own church experiences. You have your own church experiences. Now that's led us to this point. So how you feel today about this specific church? What have you heard about this church?
I've heard a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I heard some good things. We're gonna be very raw with this, man.
Yeah.
I heard it's like a club, man.
Okay.
I heard it's one of the clubs.
Okay.
A lot of people go there.
Okay.
To meet, right?
Okay. And date?
And date.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay. Well, I feel like that's also a thing. I mean, hey, if you about the Lord and Savior, you know what I mean? I get it. You looking for, what we would call equally yoked individuals to go amongst that journey with. So I could understand, hoping to find somebody in your church, all of that. My big thing is I see a lot of churches with like these extravagant productions and the word don't just hit. You know what I'm saying? And I've been to like smaller churches that have like a little lesser production and it's like less people, but the word hits. And the people inside. So this is gonna be very interesting. Today we're going to Union Church.
We're going to Union Church.
Yeah.
I'm excited to date churches, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like each week we're gonna date our church to find a church.
Yeah, we're good. So we're gonna just keep traveling, and I mean, this kind of is a part of our more journalism side too.
Yeah.
Like even if we do find a home church, all God be the glory. But it's still like we're on a journey of enlightenment and truth. So we don't know what other churches may offer. You know what I mean? It may. No, I'm not gonna go that far. Anyway, so
I think first, bro, we gotta start with like, how do we dress?
how we dress? I mean, I heard they're casual.
I heard they're casual, laid back. You can wear just about come as you are.
I'm coming in my sleep mask.
He's gonna wear the
just
sleep.
woke up.
He's not gonna wear the sleep mask. All right, we're about to head out to Union Church. We got our attire on. I think we did straight, bro. I think we did pretty all right.
We did a little mix and match. You know what I'm saying? This is my regular type swag. So this how I'm moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your regular type swag. We a little color coordinating,
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying? We got the color
Yeah,
coordination.
then we look pretty good.
But
all
it's
right, we gotta go.
10:13.
We gotta
Yeah,
go
we got
because
2
we're
minutes
already
till
late.
service.
Let's go. All right,
Let's
let's
go.
get it.
Well, bro, we made it.
Mate.
And we not the only late ones, bro. So honestly, we, like I said, was on Christ's divine timing when we were sitting getting dressed. I'm saying like service started at 10:15. It's 10:31 and the line is booming.
It's booming. Like
This feel like I'm trying to get it to
like
the
we go to a
club.
football game. It does like
This feel like I'm trying
it's like a line to the
car.
club, bro.
Yeah, like this feel like folks
Yeah.
getting checked through security. Look at this line.
You gotta turn this around. Oh.
Yo, this line is wild. We ain't do all this for nothing. But we 15 minutes in to service, so we don't get to review like the greetings probably and all that. We're probably really just gonna jump straight into
the word.
sermon. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna jump straight into it. Yeah. Which I don't mind either, but this is just all honest experience. Like,
So we know if we ever go to Union Church, we definitely gotta be on time, bro.
how y'all feel about that? Like when it's like churches that be like filled up.
Yeah.
Like, is that
Is that a turn on? Bro, that parking lot is insane.
You went and got coffee?
I made it inside the sanctuary. We got two perspectives. Two perspectives.
I
Yeah.
would love to reach out. So, okay. First of all,
I have coffee. They have coffee.
you did get coffee. Okay, so amenities.
Okay. Amenities. There's a kid's
I
church.
got a personal prayer guide.
I didn't get one of those.
See, you did get one of those because you wasn't where I was. You see how that works? But you did get, you got close to the work. But this is the thing. So look, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Being in overflow, I've never been in the overflow and felt more included. I feel actually very included.
Okay.
The folk that I happen to get neighbored with in overflow also was great to praise with.
Okay.
I was exactly where I needed to be. And I was unexpected that because I think what was the elevation before. I've been to their overflow and it felt very disconnected. I was in that overflow, still felt very connected. Yeah, so
That's great.
what's your perspective?
It has to be God, because I'm the type of person, I can't be in overflow or I'm disconnected. I don't care if it's connected or not, like I'm ready to go home. So God knew I need to get inside the building. It was an amazing experience. It was not where it felt large. It still felt like a small room. Big room, but it felt small. Very in person. The atmosphere was great. Like, they still had the lights and stuff, but it wasn't overwhelming, you know? So it allowed you to draw into the word.
It was dark out there.
It was dark in there, bro. It was definitely dark in there. It was, and that's also one thing that, like, I'm bad at, because you're not like the nap, bro. So, like, I need a little light. I need a little light. But other than that, it was a great experience. I would say 8.5. 8.5. 8.5.
That's really
8.5. 8.5.
I'm gonna give it
That's experience. Experience 8.5.
experience 8.5.
Yeah.
Experience, I'm giving it a 9.
That's
And
good for
coming from being an
overflow.
overflow. Yeah,
That's great overflow, bro.
And I don't know if that's just because also like a lot of the stuff that he was talking about in the word, that was stuff that we was also talking about.
Yeah.
When we just got here, he talked about a hospital.
We was
all
in
of
that, bro.
Like we were speaking on that. So that was an amazing experience. And like I said, that's coming from overflow. Like,
Yeah.
I can tell it's a very connected church, and everything was straight to the point. Being like overdue the gospel, just singing all the whole time, or it wasn't an overdue on the word.
Get
It
what
was
you
just
need and
enough.
get out.
Yep.
That's it.
was just enough.
Get what you need to get out.
Just enough.
And I would say this, I want to debunk the truth. It's not a club in there, man. It's just hungry individuals, and they evangelize everywhere, man. So to debunk that, I think
That's cap.
that's cap. It's cap. It's cap. All right.
I saw families, I saw kids.
Very diverse. Have a place for kids. The one thing I love too, bro, he was not scared to preach the word. Like, yo, he talked about anything.
Oh yeah.
There was no filter.
Oh yeah.
It was filtered, but it wasn't filtered.
Oh yeah.
It
And
was just enough.
I love how actually a lot of his word was against the ones that come, and it's like just because you come to church every Sunday, I'm overly sanctified.
That's
like,
it.
That whole, belief of like, even the part where this word today was about the struggle, and it's just like for people, oh, I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm highly favored, and it's like, you're struggling with something.
Everybody.
Like, even when you shake it off, let's say the moments where you shake it off. There's always temptation that comes along. You can do what you can to avoid those environments, avoid those people, but sometimes the devil will slip in his way and find a way to give you at least a temptation. And you gotta fight. That's always a struggle, fight.
So, if we had to like rate the word out of a 10 schedule, right, with the experience, what would you rate the word?
The word today,
A 10. I'm giving it a 9.5, bro. I have a good one, bro. 9.5, bro. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was good. It was good.
I'm giving it a 10 because it hit on all the aspects of. It felt like it was words that was needed in this present battle.
Yeah.
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 That was very, very great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you come back?
I would come back.
I would come back.
I would definitely
come back.
I would come back early too. This is a church that actually I would pull up early for. Yeah, that was great, bro.
I think next when Jerm needs to experience the inside.
The sanctuary.
Yeah.
So part 2.
That's part 2.
You should go to overflow.
I don't know, bro. Guy has to work on me on overflow, bro. He has to work on me. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta. Oh God. Yeah, I need deliverance from that, bro. I'll be ready to go home.
Experience. Like I said, and my neighbor had a great neighbor.
Grumpy is great.
Great neighbor. So I guess now we eat.
My neighbor was not as interactive at all.
You see that being in this neighborhood.
She was not interactive.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, but the overflow was very interactive with each other. That's what made it feel so like
Inclusive.
Yeah. Like I was like, wow. You know what? And we praising all together.
Yeah.
And I think the power in there is, like I said, more than I expected. A lot. Had a great time.
That's good.
And I'm gonna dig in this. I want to review this content.
I'm so mad I didn't get one of those.
Yeah, you did it.
No, you didn't. All right, y'all. Till next time. I'm hungry, bro.
Yeah, it's time to
I really want Biscuit Belly, but he's not gonna take us back to Biscuit Belly, man.
Who won't?
Oh, we're going to
I'll
Biscuit
go.
Belly. Yes.
Woo! That's big, sis. And I think that's a lot of people, they were afraid to figure out who they were. And I think a lot of people are challenged right now in today's society. They can't sit alone. Like, they cannot spend moments looking themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, this is a flaw, this I need to work on. Instead, they cover it up by going outside, hanging around people. But at the end of the day, they really hate themselves. They really dislike themselves. And I think not even just spiritually, but mentally, physically, and all that. You got to be able to endure isolation. That's when you grow. It's being separated from the masses, sitting down. Hey, this is ugly about me. This is wrong. And then grow. And that, even like as I'm talking, like that teaches you your boundaries. So when you are out, hey, this is how you treat me. Hey, this is what my worth is. Why? How do you know that? Because I spent time with myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello. Because guess what? I don't need external validation. That's how I know.
That's
And
it.
the fact that you're even, and you know what else to even push the conversation? We're talking about isolation. I didn't realize how much of my power I was giving to homegirls, sorority sisters, all these women in my life that, you have a role, you played a part in it, but truly the women in my life that are really my mentors at this point, and I call on those women for like motherly guidance, none of those type of women I'm calling, you know what I mean? And I realized like, I'm giving these hoes more power over my life. I got off the phone call with some of the homegirl who was not even in the same lifestyle as me. And she was so confident about the advice she was giving me. She was so confident just about, she just sounded like she was diminishing me. You know what I mean? Like being very condescending. But I got off the phone and I just started thinking about things. I'm like, why the fuck am I putting my future or my happiness, my best interest in somebody else's hands? Not to say that you don't have my best interest at heart, but why would another human being have your best interest at heart more than you with your own? You know?
Jeez,
so once I came to that realization, that's when I was like, really, everybody can kiss my ass for real, because me and God got me through a whole bunch of shit, and really it's me, God, and my baby. So really everybody can kiss my ass. Like, the fuck? So that's crazy. Like, and that happens so many times with different homegirls. I'm like, hold on. Why am I putting you on a pedestal, bitch? You don't even know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Why am I thinking that your advice matters more than me? Why? Because I have a non-traditional life, or what's the word I'm looking for? Non-conventional lifestyle or experience, you know, whatever the case is. And so you feel like you have one up or whatever. But once again, going back to not knowing yourself. Going back to ego-driven. You want to feel good. You want to feel great. You want to feel above, because deep down inside, you don't feel like that bitch. Deep down inside, it's like, okay, well, damn, she really is that bitch, or he really is that guy, or whatever the case is. So let me just, and I don't know if men do this, but I know women do this really bad, where it's like they're not going to really celebrate you the way you should be celebrated. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because you don't know yourself. So obviously, when somebody walks in the room in the spot and they're like, I'm good, I know myself, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to say, I don't really give a shit, friend or not. And like Jeremy was saying earlier, when you have new boundaries and a new energy, people don't know how to take that. So the first thing they're gonna do is shut off or talk shit or whatever they want to do. But I don't know.
But even off that though, sis,
too,
like they also with that too, like there's another perspective. Is like, as you know yourself, you gotta be solidified, and like I can't project my story and how I got thrown to somebody else. So for instance, like a lot of people think they're healed. Just because you got healed ain't the same exact way somebody else is gonna get healed. You know what I mean? So you can offer advice, but you can't expect because it worked for you, it works for somebody else. You know? So like you gotta learn. This is what I learned from myself. It's just like, as an individual, I have my own world. The way I was raised, things I was taught, things that I struggled, how I dealt with, and I can't project my world on somebody else's world, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And your world doesn't make the next person's world any less or vice versa. And that's where, you know, I had posted something like a month ago, and it was like, when did everything become so embarrassing? And it's like, everything to everybody is so fucking embarrassing. Like, if that's your life, okay. The people in Asia are not worried about what the people in Africa are eating and doing. They're worried about their damn selves. Buddhists aren't really worried about what Christians are doing on Sundays because they have their own practice.
Wait,
so,
sis,
like,
I hate to cut you off. Before you move forward, have you seen the video of that Christian stomping the monks and was trying to like convince them that their way of doing this and walking was wrong. Have you seen that?
No, I saw people treating them like they were. Yeah, I saw people treating them like they were like a fucking rap group or something. Like, oh, I'm stopping to see the monks. Like, what the fuck type shit? What are y'all on?
No, there was a man that he had like a whole like you know the Jesus sign, repent, all of this, and during the monk walk, he stops in the front of them with his sign, and he just starts going, Jesus is the only way. Da 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 da. He's going hard, and it's like. Cool, like you get your belief, but it was just the fact of like you stopped and you interrupted them, and he was telling them, they were like, they kept asking him, they were like, are you at peace? And he was sitting there, yes, I'm peaceful, da 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 da. And he was like, if you are peaceful, then you should let us walk, right? Like, we're just doing our walk. We're walking for peace. And then it was what the part that got me, and I loved it, was the fact that he said, if this is so important for you, why don't you do your own walk for peace? I said, there you go right there. Because I'm like, it's even people like that. You feel so higher than thou that it's like, if you see somebody else's thing, your thing is, let me get into their space and interrupt that. Rather than encouraging, like how they say, taking the meat and leaving the bones. Where it's like, if that's the case, how about you say, you know what, that inspires me. They're spreading their message in that way, or they're doing what they felt called to do. You know what, I'm inspired by this. I'll do a walk for Christ, or whatever, you know, your joint is. But instead to stop in and come in as an aggressor and tell them as much as like, hey, you know, what you're doing is wrong, and I'm coming to tell you that Christ is Lord. And you're literally making the whole moment about you. And it's wild because also, sis, like, you think about how people, like people's story, and just how Trent was talking about, like, how did you get to your healing? And that looks different for everybody. When you look at even our story, it's the fact that we were literally raised in stuff like that, where mom would take us to the Buddhist temple and we would sit with the monks. And then not only that, but like going to our grandfather's funeral, where you do see priests, pastors, and monks. It's like we have a different perspective.
Right.
And that's what led, right. And that's what also encouraged our way of, oh, well, I'm doing this to heal, and you know, I did this and it did heal me doing this. Where it's like, I can say, okay, yeah, I have done high pay ceremonies, and it did bring a dealing of healing on me. Somebody else would say, what is high pay? What does that do to you? You doing drugs, all this stuff. And it's like, no, what I did.
You're doing voodoo, you're doing witchcraft.
Right.
People are so fucking ignorant.
Hey, we are outside Biscuit Belly. It's not our first time. It's my second time. I had it yesterday, and I convinced Jerm to like take us back again, bro. So yeah, great day service. Now we're about to get some food, and we're going to do some work. So let's grab.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. It's mandatory though. After church, whether it's after church, post meditation, you gotta get your eat.
Gotta eat.
So, what was this, a couple months ago? I found out about this beloved place, Biscuit Belly. Ever since I know he's gonna be my bad influence. I'm probably gonna gain about good
It's been
15,
2
20.
days and 2 rows already.
And he already done
2
one.
days,
Let's
2
go back.
times.
Let's go back. I take it as a treat. You know, once in a
We
while,
got
a treat.
regulars here,
This
man.
is my second day here. I hope not. We need to be a regular at a salad shop too, if we're gonna do this.
Nah.
Yes. No. I can't do this every 2 days. I can't do it.
So food is definitely a 0 out of 10, man. I'm lying.
You just ordered a lot. Y'all, we just got out of church and he came with a gluttonous spirit. He walked out of church with a gluttonous spirit.
Hey, coffee in hand, ready.
Lord, came out with a coffee in hand. He got a coffee in hand. I got a 21 prayer right there. The coffee was good. He said, and then he looked at me like I was lesser than. I come outside, he said, well, I was in the sanctuary. Where were you? I was in the overflow. Oh, I can't do overflow with your little coffee in your hand. And you see, he came out with a gluttonous spirit because he couldn't do overflow.
That's crazy, bro.
I said, nah, let's just order light. Bruh, dude comes with a whole feast.
But I ordered for you, bro.
He did order for
I
a
ordered
party
for you,
as
bro.
well. That's why it's my brother.
Yeah.
Hey. But look at this. I didn't ask. I said fruit in this. He come, okay.
Okay, but who got the first tomato? You did.
I did, because I
You
didn't know if
did.
you want.
Exactly.
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 It would be rude not to eat.
Exactly, bro. Be grateful, man.
I am very grateful.
Yeah.
I appreciate you a lot. I'm glad you're my best friend. I'm so glad. I'm glad that God bless you. And this is not sarcasm, even though I'm speaking like
You
this.
definitely speaking sarcastic, bro.
I know it was. You probably was thinking in your heart. That's why it was on my heart to tell you. I'm letting you know it's not sarcastic. Sometimes my sarcastic voice is my regular voice. Because sometimes people say me for sarcasm, but I'll be honest. I'll be true. But this is my real voice. Thank you.